Before we dive in, there's no need to wait any longer because it's finally here. In my hands is the highly anticipated Red Magic Gaming Tablet 5 Pro, which will soon arrive in the global market as the Red Magic Astra 2. We've been seeing teasers for the past 3 months, and even Jiang Chao joined in by releasing a promotional video to build the excitement. So today, we're going to find out if this gaming tablet really lives up to all the hype. For the first time, we also teamed up with a professional touchscreen testing equipment from the neighboring Xiaobai database to measure the tablet's touch response. Hello everyone, and with that said, let's jump right into it.
A quick shout to my tech partner from China for sharing this video. A big thank you for making this possible. Hey everyone, it's Maiky from Tech Maiky. If you love staying updated with the latest gadgets, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss out our exciting tech content.
Starting with the design, the tablet features a metal back panel paired with a clean full-screen front, while the frame is crafted from a single piece of material. Just like its predecessor, it still includes the embedded glass section on the back. Beneath that glass is a decorative layer that creates a dazzling shimmer whenever light hits it from different angles. The SoC branding is finished in gold lettering, giving it a premium look that reminds us of the previous generation's special gold edition. The biggest design change, though, is the cooling system. The internal fan has been removed and replaced by an RGB night cooler. After plenty of requests from fans, the liquid cooling lighting effect is finally here. The illuminated liquid animation flows beautifully from the logo toward the camera module. Inside the settings, you could even activate turbo mode, which boosts the night cooler for 30 seconds, making the whole experience feel surprisingly futuristic. Looking around the frame, the power button now doubles as a fingerprint scanner for quick unlocking. The familiar rounded corners design around the camera area has been retained, making the edges comfortable to hold during long gaming sessions. The interface layout also deserves praise, because Red Magic has added a USB Type-C port on the longer side, allowing you to charge the tablet while gaming with wired headphones connected. Just like the previous model, the placement of the ports and speakers keeps them out of the way of your hands, making the overall gaming experience much more comfortable. Now let's move on to the display. The tablet is equipped with an impressive 185Hz OLED panel. The bezels have been carefully balanced to reduce accidental touches without making the screen feel cramped, giving all 4 sides a consistent width. This is one of the highest refresh rates you'll find not only on a compact gaming tablet, but on tablets in general. Thanks to the OLED technology, fast-paced FPS games benefit from much better motion clarity than current LCD tablets. Ghosting is significantly reduced, making rapid camera movements and weapon recoil easier to track while helping you keep enemies in sight. Among popular high-refresh FPS titles, Crossfire Mobile has already been optimized for 185 FPS. Anyone who regularly uses the USP in that game will understand just how valuable that extra smoothness can be. As for brightness, database testing recorded a maximum manual brightness of 742 nits, while peak brightness under strong outdoor lighting reached 1165 nits. That's an excellent result for a tablet, making it easy to use outside while delivering a solid HDR video viewing experience. In terms of size, it features a 9.06-inch display with a 16:10 aspect ratio and a resolution of 2400 by 1504 pixels. Now, let's talk about the most important part of any gaming tablet: performance. The Red Magic Gaming Tablet 5 Pro is powered by the 5th generation Snapdragon 8 Ultra processor, combined with LPDDR5X memory and UFS 4.1 storage. It's a seriously powerful hardware combination. To see what it can really do, we focused entirely on demanding gaming performance. We started with a straightforward 30-minute heavy load stress test. Throughout the session, the tablet maintained an average frame rate of 60 FPS, while the 1% low frame rate stayed at 59.5 FPS. That's performance on par with Red Magic's own gaming smartphones. Total power consumption measured 8 watts, and the highest recorded body temperature reached 51.1 degrees Celsius. Overall, the tablet handled this workload with ease, showing that this level of performance barely pushes it. Next, we tested another demanding title, the Cyberpunk 2027 crossover game. The Red Magic Gaming Tablet 5 Pro continues to support this feature, functioning much like a PC game emulator for mobile devices. You can either play local PC games or sign into your Steam account to access your existing library. We downloaded Cyberpunk directly onto the tablet, and after spending several days with it, our team managed to unlock every map. Even with the game's frame rate limitations, the tablet maintained a steady 15 FPS throughout the entire experience. As many of you already know, running PC games through this type of translation layer naturally reduces performance, so it doesn't fully showcase what the hardware is capable of. So, is there a fully optimized mainstream game that can truly demonstrate its power without any extra translation? Absolutely. PUBG Mobile. We used a simple trick by downloading every in-game skin and switching the graphics settings to HDR. Instantly, the game unlocked a native 185 FPS. That's honestly an incredible achievement. In a room maintained at 25 degrees Celsius with awakening mode enabled, simply leaving the character idle in the training ground pushed power consumption up to 6.3 watts. After just 10 minutes, the tablet's highest temperature reached 43.1 degrees Celsius. During actual gameplay using the Database 5.0 testing process, after 15 minutes of continuous play, the average frame rate measured 173.8 FPS, while the 1% low dropped to 48 FPS, with total power consumption reaching 7.5 watts.
The highest temperature recorded on the tablet reached 45.8 degrees Celsius. Because of the device's power limits, it wasn't able to sustain its maximum frame rate. We then switched over to Destroyer mode. At first, the frame rate became much more stable, but as the temperature climbed, performance started dropping even more aggressively. In the end, the average frame rate settled at just 161.5 FPS, while the 1% low came in at 33.1 FPS. Power consumption increased dramatically to 13.4 watts, and the tablet's temperature shot all the way up to 63.8 degrees Celsius. At that point, we almost felt like the developers deserved workers' compensation. Awakening mode focuses on controlling power usage, while Destroyer mode pushes performance to the limit. But is that the end of the story for the Red Magic Gaming Tablet 5 Pro? Definitely not. Next, we connected the Red Magic Cooler 8 Pro. Interestingly, this cooler also features its own Destroyer mode, drawing nearly 40 watts of power, so naturally we had to see what would happen in a Destroyer versus Destroyer showdown. After running the test for 30 minutes, the tablet delivered an average frame rate of 178.3 FPS, with a 1% low of 34.7 FPS. More importantly, the frame rate graph looked far smoother than before, even after half an hour of continuous gaming. Total power consumption measured 11.6 watts, while the highest device temperature stayed at just 42.9 degrees Celsius. With the heavy stress testing complete, it's time to move on to more realistic everyday gaming. In PUBG Mobile, running at 4K resolution, HDR graphics, and 120 FPS, we followed the Database 5.0 testing standard. After 30 minutes, the tablet achieved an average frame rate of 119.9 FPS, while the 1% low remained at 116.2 FPS. Power consumption came in at 7.6 watts, and the maximum temperature reached 45.1 degrees Celsius. Overall, these results are exactly what you'd expect from a tablet built specifically for gaming. That said, our game designers did have one complaint. According to them, the super resolution option available in the ultra-high-definition graphics settings still doesn't provide any real benefit. As a quick side note, we also spent time checking long-term device stability. Our designers used both their primary and secondary game accounts over an extended period, and the gameplay data is shown on screen. Throughout the entire testing period, we didn't encounter any issues related to the goggles. Based on our experience, as long as your device hasn't been rooted, the chances of running into those problems appear to be extremely low. Of course, this video isn't only about performance. After spending so much time testing touch controls on smartphones, it finally felt like the right time to give gaming tablets the same level of attention. The Red Magic Gaming Tablet 5 Pro, which officially uses the Synaptics S3930 touch processor, became our first tablet for detailed touch response testing. For comparison, we used the iPad Pro as our FPS benchmark. Wondering why we didn't include the Mova? Well, its 16:4 aspect ratio is much closer to a smartphone, so it wouldn't make for a fair comparison. We'd rather compare against the traditional 4:3 tablet. In Peacekeeper Elite, the iPad Pro recorded a tap latency of 48.4 milliseconds and a swipe latency of 146.6 milliseconds. The Red Magic Gaming Tablet 5 Pro performed noticeably better, achieving a tap latency of just 27.5 milliseconds and a swipe latency of 123.1 milliseconds. Because of time limitations, that's all we were able to test this round. If there are other touch tests you'd like to see, let us know down in the comments. Toy Dragon is also preparing a dedicated comparison of compact gaming tablets, so be sure to check them out as well. They mentioned their touch analysis will go into even more detail. Now let's talk about cooling performance. Compared with standard smartphone cooling systems, the cooling component positioned near the SoC provides additional thermal benefits. Inside a controlled 25 degrees Celsius environment, running the tablet in Destroyer mode pushed its temperature up to 60 degrees Celsius. Once the workload stopped, the tablet cooled naturally from 56.3 down to 46.9 degrees in only 1 minute. So, based on everything you've seen, how many points out of 5 would you give this cooling performance? Moving on to battery and charging, the Red Magic Gaming Tablet 5 Pro packs an 8300 mAh battery, supports up to 80-watt wired fast charging, and also includes bypass charging for gaming sessions. Interestingly, the box actually comes with a 100-watt charger. Maybe that's a little hint for the next generation. We'll have to wait and see. For audio and extra features, the tablet supports communication fusion, allowing it to use mobile data for communication, and it keeps the dual X-axis vibration motors that were widely praised on the previous generation. Peacekeeper Elite already supports vibration optimization, and the overall feedback during gameplay feels excellent. So, now it's your turn. If you were rating the Red Magic Gaming Tablet 5 Pro on a 5-point scale, what score would you give it? Let us know down in the comments. As the final flagship gaming tablet of this generation, the Red Magic Gaming Tablet 5 Pro leaves a very strong impression. Red Magic made a bold decision by replacing the traditional internal cooling fan with its new night cooler system. Integrating this long RGB cooling design into a tablet is likely much more challenging than implementing it in a smartphone, so sacrificing extra development time to deliver a better user experience is definitely something worth appreciating. And that's everything for today's video. If you enjoyed it or found it helpful, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and become part of our growing tech community. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.